Hello guys and welcome back. Today we will continue the last PALMAS career mode. This is season 5 and this is either the last or the second last season, because starting with this season we will try to especially win the league. I mean, we play Champions League football as well, maybe we can do something there. But of course the main goal in this series is to win the Liga BBVA. Starting with this season we definitely have the goal, and in case we cannot do it this season, I might have a season 6, one last try to do it. Before I start, of course, we can as always have a quick look in the league. Yeah, qualifying for Champions League is exactly what I expected. Of course, we want to do even better. I hope for 25 to 30, it's 26 million euros, so I'm really happy with that. And in the domestic cup they want us to reach the round of 16, which is completely fine in my opinion. And yeah, in the playoff round, as you already can see, we are playing against the young boys Bern. So we definitely should be able to beat them, because they are not bad, but they definitely are not a good squad. So we are way better, and definitely this should be like 2 easy wins for us. It definitely should happen. And yeah, in the transfer window, what do I want to do? I again don't want to do really a lot, because the squad is working. Of course we need our second choice squad a lot in this season, but we have amazing backups. And some other players of course still injured, but they will come back soon. So what I want to do, there are especially 2 things. Of course, as always, I will have a look if I can find some like good talents or players who have a good overall or good potential for little money. What the hell? As always, of course, but the 2 things I definitely want to do. One thing I will 100% do is sign a better center back. As you can see, our center backs are 80 and 79 graded. Our backers are 76 and 75 graded. Nobody of these 4 players is still growing. So I want to sign at least an 84, but if possible even higher, like an 85, 86 or even higher weighted center back. One of the top 10, this is what I want. A top 10 center back. Top 10 in the world. Center back, and would love to play him next to Mer, and would use Bigas as backup. I could then sell one of them center backs. I might do as well, like Brass I think would be the guy I would sell. But maybe I will just keep all of them and would use 5 center backs just in case somebody gets injured, because we will have a lot of games this season. Because we not only have the league games and the cup games, we also have now the Champions League games. The second thing I will do, I already tried to do it last season, is to sign a better left back, because most of them are like 79 to 80 rated. Thomas is close to 80, Boateng could maybe even go up, Gnabry is close to 80. But the problem is Ramirez is not really growing, and I don't really need him that much. So again, I will have a look if I can find like an 82 or even higher rated left back, and could offer them Ramirez, maybe 10 million as well, or 5 even, or whatever. And maybe it will happen. Last season I was not able to find one. I will just have a look again, but the thing I will definitely do is to sign a world-class top 10 center back. And the last thing I want to say is, I don't know when this video is coming out, because I still have internet problems. In case you didn't know why I didn't really upload in a few days, again I can tell you, go to my Twitter, subscribe or whatever you follow. Okay, follow my Twitter. Because I'm not saying that many things on Twitter, but especially whenever something happens, I will tell you. Today when I record this, it's Sunday, kinda in the evening, yeah, Sunday like around 10 PM, and since Wednesday 11 PM, so since a few days now, since almost 4 days, I have no internet. Vodafone has some kind of problem. I have no internet. I cannot really upload. I had internet for like 2 hours for whatever reason, and there I uploaded the video, the 2 videos for the FIFA 17 demo. But except of this, I don't have internet. I don't know why it went away again. I just had it. I was happy like, oh finally, and then just a few hours later it was gone again. I don't have internet, guys, and therefore I can't do shit. I'm really unhappy about this, but I can't do anything about it. That's just what I want to say. So if you don't know what happened, and if you really asked yourself what happened, go to my Twitter, because every time something like this happens, I will tell you on Twitter. But now I will search for a few players, and whenever something happens, I will tell you. So yeah, be right back. But of course, first of all, the pre-season tournament, and we can get around 10 million again. I think I will take the German one because some interesting teams in here and the most money, so around 10 million euros to get. So I hope I can get like 4 or 5 million of them, but our group with Inter, Gladbach and Wolfsburg, I would say out of these 4 teams we are the weakest. Inter, Gladbach, Wolfsburg, they are all better than us. Okay, so Depay, however you want to call the name, he joined us and also in the Champions League. They want us to reach the quarterfinals. Of course I expected them to at least ask me for the round of 16 quarterfinals. Yeah, okay. So let's have a quick look. Depay, he was I think 81 rated when we signed the free contract. He's still 81 rated, still very fast, good stamina, good strength. So his physical managers are amazing, his dribbling is amazing. His free kicks 90. He will be our free kick taker, 90 shot power as well, high-low, will play on the left and has a good finishing. So of course he will be my first choice left winger straight away. And so now I can think about, we have Vieira as backup and now of course we also have, where is he? Krejci as backup. I want to keep Krejci. I don't really need Vieira anymore, so I will put him on the transfer list and whenever there is a good offer I will sell Vieira, sorry. The first game in the preseason tournament is against Gladbach. Munir has to play and Chen has to play because Gramara and what's his name again? Sanabria both are playing for their national team. Binhachi scored an early goal. They got a red card and an injury as well. We make it 2-0. They make it 2-1. 3-1. In the end we win 4-1. What a win. Against Gladbach as well. Gnabry can make it 4-1. That is a bit surprising because I did not expect us to win 4-1 against a team like Gladbach. Nice win. And the other 2 drew as well, so 1 more win and we are actually already through. That is really good. Same team now playing against, no, Dragic is playing. Why the hell is Dragic playing? That does make sense in my opinion. We again scored an early goal. Depay, second game for us and he scored already. I will quick sim 3-1 and we win again. Okay, in my opinion, we are the worst squad out of all them 4 teams in this group. But we just got 2 wins in the first 2 games and therefore we will 100% go through. One of our scouts just found Marino Perizan. I hope I said that right. He is already 17, but he's 51 to 67 rated with a potential of 77 to 94. And he seems to have an amazing pace. He seems to be either a striker or a winger. So I'm very interested in that guy and hope he is good rated. The last game in the group stage against Inter, we just need 1 point and we will be first place. If we lose, we will be second. Depay again, second time in a row he scores an early goal, 3-1 and Depay scores a second, so 3 games for him and he already scored 3 goals. That's what I want to see. And we go through with 3 games and 3 wins. Increased, we found 2 players. This guy who is amazing, I will sign him up even though I don't really need to because he's a goalkeeper, but I will just do it. And this guy who might be interesting, I mean he doesn't really look to be that amazing and if I look at his stats he actually seems to have some good stats for an attacker like free kicks, curve, acceleration, balance, agility and that stuff. But he is a defender. He's not really tall, so I don't really expect him to be great, but sorry, what the hell? But maybe. So Gamara, Sanabria still not available and Bigas got too many yellow cards, I guess. So Asunzo Bras is gonna play in this one. They played against Marseille, Ajax, Crystal Palace. We should win this one in my opinion. 3-1 and we did. So what happened? Gnabry scored, Boateng scored, Binhachi scored and they missed a penalty. So perfect. I don't really understand why we still can't use Bigas, but okay, for whatever reason I'm still not allowed to use him. I don't know why. They drew against Inter, so they just won in penalties. They have an amazing squad, many talents in here, like for example Riedewald, Buelesen, like Agazi, Zivkovic. Some big talents. They score, we get the equalizer. Binhachi actually scored a lot of goals as well. Most of our goals are from either our left back or left winger. And Gnabry, who scored a penalty. So it's 2-1, just a few minutes to go. They got a huge injury and we win the game. What the fuck? We won this tournament, so we definitely should be in some decent form. And now we got the full 9.8 million euros. Macri is going up. He's just improving his handling, but it seems like that's enough. He's now 84 rated already, so I don't understand him. He is going so fast and he is just not stopping. We got our first offer for Vieira. It's exactly his value, so I don't have a problem to just accept this one, get the 8.5 million euros. So now we are in August. We will start with a really bad training injury. Gamara, who is finally back from his international duty for playing his national team, or from playing his national team. 2 months. He was injured for like 2 or 3 months. Then he came back when the season finished. Then the new season starts. He is back playing for his national team. He comes back and is getting injured for 2 months. What the hell? We can already see some growth. First of all, Gnabry gone up himself to the 80 rating, so he is not only improving a lot and playing really good. 5 games, 3 goals, 2 assists. What a signing. Next to him, of course, Depay, who is just amazing as well. So Gnabry gone up himself as well. 96 finishing, guys. 95 ball control, 89 dribbling, 92 shot power, 85 heading, 96 finishing. 96. I have never seen such a high finishing before. He's 87 rated in the age of 23. I really want him to score 30 goals with a 96 finishing. He should score like every game. Okay, Merch asked for higher wages. He's at 50k, he wants 80, which is fine, I guess. Merch accepted the contract offer. The last squad report from Italy brought me this guy, Enrico Ganz. What a name, 15 years old, not really the best overall. Decent potential, seems to be either a goalkeeper, center back, right back or right mid. If I see his stats, strength, spin speed, jumping, stamina, acceleration, I'm very unsure what he's gonna be. He seems to be really, to have really good physical stats, so I will just sign him up. That's it for Italy. Next up, I told you I think I will go somewhere out of Europe. That was still the guy I want to make serious scouting, so I will go to Brazil. Brazil, half a year, let's go. This time we got 2 guys from Greece. We have Memnos Harris, who is 15, just 4'11". Decent overall, good potential, seems to be a center mid, center back. I don't know what he's gonna be. Don't think he's a center back. Don't know, but I will sign him. And a 17-year-old player with also the max potential, but he is kinda decent rated for a 17-year-old player. And he also seems to have amazing physical stats and exactly the same positions. So I will also sign that guy. Krejci is back from his injury. Lol. I feel that I've come to the end of my time at this club. I have the need to move to a new club and I need to move in this window. No, never. Sorry, but never ever. The first leg in the Champions League qualifying round against Young Boys, it's the away game. I mean, they have some alright players, but if I compare their squad to our squad, we should win this game by like 2-3 goals, and there you can see 1-0 Sanabria, 2-0 Depay. It should be easy. We should not concede a goal. They actually score a goal though, so it's 2-1. I would take a 2-1 away win, but maybe we can score third. We can with Gnabry. So in the end, it is a 3-1 win. Very decent, and that should definitely let us go through. I don't like this. The board also says that he should leave. I won't sell him. I hope that the board will not sell him in the next few days. Because if that happens, we have a huge problem. Okay guys, now we will make the decisions. First of all, I can actually ask the board for a bit more money. Maybe they will do it. I will tell them I want to win the league. The other things are not important. I will ask for like 50 million first of all. Let's see what they would give me. And yeah, because I might need the money. I mean, we still got a lot, but it could be the case. So now let's have a look at all the players I could, oh what the fuck, where am I? The players I could sign. Let's start with the important decision, the 100% decision, the center back decision. For 28 million euros, and of course Brass is also included in a few of them. 28 for Savic, 28 for Musacho and 30 for Bailey. If you compare Musacho with some amazing set, 28 to Bailey, who might be even a bit better, can play on the right and the left as well as 25, I think I would go for Bailey. Bailey wants 180, they also want 180, Savic wants a bit less, so Musacho I will not go for him. So Bailey or Savic? Bailey's 25, Savic is 28, has some a bit better stats here and there, he's already playing in Spain. He is a bit, is one higher weighted, he's a bit older, but yeah. 85, I could give him for a bit less, so I decided, even though I was saying that Bailey I think is the guy I would go for, I think the decision I have to do is to go for Savic. I think so. Of course I could think about, I could train Bailey's defending skills a bit and get him up. It's a bit not that easy to do it for Savic, but look at them stats as well. I think I just have to. So Savic is the guy I'm gonna sign. 28 million, and Brass had some wage, so I don't know how much more he will get. He is the guy we'll go for. So left up, there's just the left back position. One thing I want to check real quick, we would have like 50 million maybe. Plus the wage, I don't know if it's possible, but yeah, if we have a look, we can see we can sign Jesus for 30 million and the guy, Sandro for 21, Williams for 32, 18, 15, so Jesus, he's the highest rated, but I don't have 32, and even if I would have to, just because of a slight improvement, to pay so much more, almost the double, it means double. It's 17 million more than Gaia. I will not go for Jesus. I also decided I will not go for Williams. So it's either Alexandro or Gaia, and if I look at their stats, amazing. Yeah, I could train his physical stats a bit. 28. Gaia though, even better. I could train his stats. He's just 24. He is playing in Spain. So Gaia has to be the guy I have to go for. Can I already do it? I don't think so. No. So I will just ask for a little bit more money. As you can see, even if they just give me like 1 million, Gaia is the guy I will sign as left back. And this is then my team. Marquis going up for the second time already in this season, 85 rated now. They will give me like 12 million euros, which is perfectly fine and is definitely enough to sign Rossi Gaia as new left back. And yeah, just look at them, the players now. Then stats at Gaia the same. Two amazing plans, and now we have an 85 rated goalkeeper who still is going up, an 82 rated left back who might still go up, 85 rated center back, 80 rated center back who might still go up, 82 rated right back who might still go up, 79 rated CDM who will soon hit the 80 rating, then normally an 83 rated, still really good improving center mid, and a 79 rated center mid who is not improving that much anymore, Deepe who might still improve and is playing good, 81 rated, 80 rated, 87. This team, and also our benches of course now really strong. And our second team, this squad is definitely able, in my opinion, to win the league, to fight against teams and win against teams like Real, Barca, Sevilla, Valencia, against these teams. Now the game, the second leg, Neville and Bielhachi are playing because Stojanovic and Gaia are both suspended. But at least Savic can make his first game for us. Odegaard with a huge injury, that is bad. Gamara's injured and now Odegaard as well. So I hope he's not injured for long. Because now we don't have that many options anymore. Just Chen basically. Thomas scores and this should be it because they need to score 3 goals. Munir makes it 2-0, so this is game over. Yeah, I told you, we should win both games by like 2 or 3 goals and we did. So we are through. We are playing in the Champions League. Just 9 days, which is okay I would say. He will still miss a few games, but it's still okay. And we got another 2 million euros, so we again have kinda a lot of money actually in our budget. Even though we don't really need it. Maybe somebody will ask for higher wages, but except of this, we don't really need it. Oh no, please don't say it actually happened. Did they actually on the last day, they sold McQueen for 33. I can't fucking believe it. On the last day, the board just sold McQueen for 33 million euros. They were offers of 40 to 50. They just sold him for 33. Are you kidding me? Is this board actually kidding me? Okay, now I have to sign somebody, some kind of goalkeeper, but this is a joke. Okay, the guy I will buy is Thibaut Courtois. 86 rated, 27 years old. Value of 40 million euros, but for whatever reason, I'm actually able to get him for like 30, I think. I think it was just 30. And he is not even asking for that. Such a high wage as well. Like, okay. He is better. Yes, he is better a bit. But really just a bit in the end. I'm of course still very unhappy because I really don't understand why this had to happen. McQueen is on my shortlist, and in the next transfer window I will try to buy McQueen back. I will give them Courtois, I will give them Courtois if they want to. Really not a problem. I just want my McQueen back. I don't understand this board. This board is so fucking stupid. What a transfer window, almost 400 million. The biggest ones are Pjanic, who left Juve to join Liverpool, Halilovic, who joined Sevilla. What a transfer. And Oscar, who joined Valencia for almost 70 million euros. Of course, some other big deals as well. And oh, manager of the month. Okay, why not? Didn't really do anything, but I understand. Ah, Sabatini, as if you have a chance against Courtois. What the hell are you talking about? This transfer window, we have 5 this month, sorry. We have 5 league games: Betis, Celta Vigo, Sociedad, Atletico Madrid and Getafe. Except of Atletico Madrid, all of them are definitely beatable, and we should get at least 3 wins, but normally we should get 4 wins in these 4 games. Against Madrid we are playing at home as well, maybe we can do something, and against Feyenoord we should definitely be able to win. Okay, Courtois playing, Gaia playing, Savic playing, all the new guys, Depe is playing. First league game, we should win 3-1, and we win because Stojanovic scored and Sanabria with a late goal. I told you I want 25, at least 25 goals in the league from him. If not, if he is not able to do it, I will be disappointed. But we started off well. A win. I don't know if that ever happened before in this series. Fosu Mensah is finally back from his injury. And we got 2 interesting guys. I really don't think Miranda's gonna be interesting, but we have the money, so I'm signing him. But this guy, 16, left back, left mid, center back. His potential is amazing, his physical stats seem good, his overall is not amazing, but maybe, so I will sign him as well. Now Celta Vigo, can we get a second win in a row, this time at home? Chen is playing, Sanabria scored a game, but they straight away get the equalizer with Pedro Leon, and Gaia gets a red card, not really nice. 3-1, and in the end we can still win. What a game was that? So early goal, early equalizer and an early red card. Then we scored another one, 2-1, made it 2-1. Then Depe made it 3-1, they made it 3-2, got the red card, Gnabry with a 4-2, 6 goals, 2 red cards, Sanabria with 3 goals after 2 games. What is going on? But in the end, 2 games, 2 wins, and we are playing against a interesting group. Feyenoord, not really that good. Besiktas also not really that good, but we're playing against Dortmund. Interesting, that's really interesting actually. This might be difficult to get first in this group. Thomas finally hit the 80 rating, took him a very long time, but now he finally did it. The last update from Greece, and wow, 15th, 52 to 70, 73 to 94. This guy also seems amazing, so 3 really, maybe at least amazing players. One of them I'm very sure. So this guy's the funny one. I told you Turkey would be interesting, but I want to go somewhere different. I want to go to Africa again. Let's go to Nigeria for half a year. The second choice squad will play the first game in the Champions League because the league is more important. We just had a few days to rest too, and we just have 3 days to rest until the next game. So I will use my second choice squad in some games because even if we don't get through the group stage, don't really care about the Champions League that much. They got the goal, we got a quick equalizer at halftime, they score a second. I will not quick sim, I will actually take my time like this. Will just take like 10 seconds. We make some good substitutions. Can we get the equalizer? Dortmund is winning, and and we are losing. Okay, it's acceptable, I don't really care. So Oedegaard came back from his injury without a message, but he seems to be back, and now Gamara is also back, so I think everybody is back. Mensah is back, Gamara is back, Greci is back, and Oedegaard is back. So yeah, everybody is back. We have our full squad now, we have all the possibilities. First choice squad against Sociedad. Gaia of course is suspended, so Binhachi is playing. Gamara with his comeback, 3-1, and we lost our first game in the league, so Boateng scored, but they got the comeback. So after 2 wins, we now got 2 losses. This game might be kinda interesting because it's against Atletico, but my first choice squad is tired, they are winning everything, and they might still be a bit better, so I decided to use my second choice squad. Why are we getting red cards? Like not even the second yellow, straight away early in the game, red. Binhachi scored, okay, 1-all. 2-1 for them. I would really be happy with a draw, especially after we got a red card very early in the game. And we are actually at the moment getting a draw. Greci with the equalizer, never with the injury, we get a draw, which is amazing. A really decent result. And injured for 4 months. Are you kidding me? Can we have an injury which is normal and not always for like 2, 3 or 4 or even 5 months? Are you kidding me? The last game of this episode is a must win. It's an away game against Getafe, who are not that good. It is a must win. Really? I don't understand why we conceded again. Can we come on guys, please don't lose. Come on, Greci, okay. Don't really understand. Mensah for Stojanovic, what are these? Left mid on the center mid position and the CDM in the right back position. Don't make sense. Zanabria scored another goal. And it's a draw which I don't really, I mean it's not bad, but also because it's a away game I take it, but normally I'm not really happy with a draw. I'm not really happy. But that's it. We are gonna start the next episode with another Champions League game against Besiktas, but now we will just have a quick squad report and then that's it. So can we see any kind of growth? Yeah, Courtois is scoring a bit, Stojanovic is scoring a bit, Mer is scoring a bit, Savic is actually improving again as well, so everybody's scoring a bit. Thomas of course at the 80, Boateng is going down. Okay, he's 32, so it's fine. I might have to think about if he's going down again to replace him with Oedegaard. I don't know, I'm not sure yet. Anything else? Gamara is, even though he was injured, still improving. Gnabry of course improving, Depay is not improving. Are you kidding me? 97 finishing. He improved his finishing again, guys. Just 2 more times and he has the highest possible finish stat. 97 finishing. Are you kidding me? He's going up a bit. Binhachi gone up to an 80. So he gone up. I didn't even see that. He gone up himself twice already. Second squad report and he gone up both. I did not train him and he's improving everything. The physical stats, mental stats, his defending skills. What a growth, 80 rated, what a guy, and he scored 4 goals as well. What a guy. Mensah is going a bit, Oedegaard is going down. Really disappointing. Munir is not going, Piga is not going, Greci not going, Neville is going, but also going down with some physical stats because of his huge injury. Dragic gone up himself to the 64 rating, Kim is going a little bit, Stetzer gone up himself to the 73, Chen gone up himself to the 76, Lever gone up himself to a 77, since we're not going, and that's it. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. It took me a bit longer than I thought with recording, 1 hour and 35 minutes. But for now guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If so, please smash the like button. I hope I can record, upload more often. I don't know when I can upload this, but for now, just have an amazing day. I will see you, I don't know when. Maybe, hopefully tomorrow, but maybe there will be again internet problems. I don't know what to do. Just have an amazing day and bye.